guys can get away wearing a red striped shirt and red pants during school day. Ron Egan got away with that. The next day he came in a green striped shirt and green pants. He's much better dressed than I was back there. Remember those days, Ron? When you came with those red pants that one day, I was just baffled. No, those were loose checker pants. I got a lot of razzle about that team picture too. But I learned a lot from Ron Egan. When for him, I wouldn't still been here for 26 years as head coach. Ron Egan was a very influential person in my basketball career. I learned more from him than I probably did in high school coach. I hate to say that, but I did. Ron taught me a lot about how to treat players, how to handle players, how to judge players, and he gave me a very good foundation for basketball. And I have to admit, that first year, I probably tried to emulate him a little bit too much. And then the second year, I realized I got to be my own self and started to develop my own philosophy. I'd like to thank Al Allentown and Jason Selgo for inviting me to this championship ceremony. And then congratulations to Tyson, Kevin, Wade, and Brad, the team for winning the 2013 Division III state championship. Your performances in the 2 regional games and the 2 state games, to me, were just absolutely incredible. Like those 4 games were it just shows the toughness and the commitment, the fundamental play, and the just the knowledge of the game that OG basketball players have developed over the years. And you guys took that another step further and winning the state championship and beat some really good basketball teams like the LCC and Boone Carroll and Ironton, and who you beat the fight? For sale. So, and to believe you guys never quit believing that you would win. And that was very evident against Ironton more than anything. And you just never stopped believing. You knew you were going to win, you thought you were going to win, and you kept playing hard, and before you knew it, they're going home, and you guys are going on the state championship game. Traveling over the last few years, watching my son's team, head coach for Old Fort, now for Old Carter, there's just no comparison to the way basketball is played here and the way it's played in other parts of Northwest Ohio. We get it here in Howard Lake. We just get it. We understand the game, and fans know what to do, and it's just a blessing to be part of the Howard Lake basketball community. And I spent 29 years here, 3 years with Ron, and then 26 as the head coach. Had a lot of success. It's all due to the basketball players that I was able to have. Good talent, good commitment from the players. You don't win 449 games by yourself. You got to have a good group of talented players over those 26 years. And I was very blessed, very fortunate to be a part of this gymnasium and this community of Colorado Landorf, and I have such a good mentor as Ron. And then, as Tyson said, my belief was you had to surround yourself with good people. I had a lot of good assistant basketball coaches, and those, even down in the junior high range, you just can't underestimate what the junior high coaches do for you. So I was very blessed to always have good assistant coaches. Coaching here was fun, exciting, challenging, stressful, and exhilarating. Year out and year in, high expectations for outstanding basketball success were placed upon the players and coaches. And probably the most stressed, the most expectations encountered by a team was probably in 2002. We had a very good basketball team coming in from top to bottom, from number 1 to number 12. It was probably the most talented team that I coached. So we had good guard play, we had good shooters, we had good big men, and good bench strength. And from the day we walked into practice, we were supposed to be playing Akron St. Vincent St. Mary's, Ron James in the regional final. Now that's all those talked about. That's talked more about than any individual game throughout the whole course of the year. And the players handled that expectations. They handled that pressure. We ended up beating Ron James in the regional final that year. So that just goes to show how the pressure is out there, but the players understood they had to know how to handle it. And the same thing right here. Those guys understood the pressure, understood the expectations. And then the coaches, they handled it all, and they ended up with the state championship. We could have had 2 more if Ron James and his college all-star team. But, powers to be, for whatever reason, Maybe Snodgrass put Atkinson Vincent Northwest Regional instead of Northeast Regional where they belong. You didn't have all that. That's before your time. Maybe someone I want to explain it to me how it all works. A lot of Orlando basketball, as Josh says, known throughout the state of Ohio, as he said, down beyond the state of Ohio. People know that excellent basketball is played here. They know about our athletes, the support we get. Selves are expected here by our coaches and players, and believe me, most communities are lucky to get 75% of their gyms filled. As I said, my wife and I have been around a lot of gymnasiums in the last few years. There are times that Rita, myself, and my daughter-in-law, there are only 3 people standing up cheering for a good play by the Oak Harbor Rockets. And I'm not kidding, we're off, the only 3 people standing up. Right there. We stand around like, come on, people stand up. They're looking at us like we're crazy. So we're blessed, very blessed to have the fan base that we have here. In tournament time, there's still people who recognize me when I go around these other gyms, and they don't have high school teams to follow in tournament time. So, as I call them, basketball junkies, they're going to other tournament games, and they often pick out of Orlando games because they know they're going to see good players, good coaching, good fundamental play. You're going to see players that play hard, and they know that the fan base is going to be a great environment for tournament basketball games. And you'd be amazed how many people have told you they follow out of Orlando just to the tournament season. And that's a pretty rewarding thing too, to have people tell you that. So I'm proud of my years here at OGHS. I look back at my career, many fond memories. Nothing came easy. A lot of time, commitment, long hours, hard work required. But it was all worth it. It was very much an honor to be here for 26 years. Josh kind of touched upon that in this next phase that I wrote down. First of all, one more. People often ask me for miss coaching. I did the first couple of years when I get my fix through my son Eric. But I do miss being around the players. It's always players were what it's all about. And I'm proud to say that I have a lot of ex-players who are not my friends. And that's a pretty neat thing right there when you get out of coaching and over a period of time. Some of your ex-players become your friends. And going back to what I said with Josh, he kind of summarized it too. My summary of time in basketball, Ron DeCamp came here, took over a program that was struggling. And before you know it, he had 2 teams going to the state tournament, and he created winners. So I felt the 5 years Ron was here, he built a very solid foundation. Then I feel that during my tenure, I started building the frame. Then we got to the point in the 90s where that frame was being enclosed. And then in 2004, the first state basketball championship that we had, I felt the roof got put on. And Josh came in and maintained things very well. We all know the importance of maintenance and maintaining things. And now Tyson's come along and has done some major remodeling, and has got the program going in a whole new phase, and that's even more exciting than ever. So again, congratulations. Thanks for inviting me here. Enjoy your championship ring. I know I enjoyed mine. Take care.